Hello everyone, this is Jared Ainsworth. I just wanted to shoot this video really quickly to go over my little modular desk organizer here. I just designed this. I'll be putting it up on Thingiverse here in a few minutes. As usual, I'll include my SolidWorks source files as well as the STL files and step files, since those are a little easier to work with if anybody needs to make any tweaks or changes. Here's a picture of what my desk looked like before. You can see I had just a bunch of little stackable cups with all of my components and wires and just a bunch of tools sitting out in front of everything that was stacked up, and it was basically just a huge mess. So this new system has been great. To borrow a term from Adam Savage, I did this to improve my first order retrievability for all the stuff that I like to use here at this desk, and it's been really great. I mostly do electronics work at this workbench here, so you know, this is a lot of wire strippers and small pliers and solder and solder wick and all that kind of stuff. But anyway, let's just go ahead and go over it. So it's a modular system with 4 main components. It doesn't need to be glued together. It does hold itself together pretty well. You'll notice the bottom of each module has these hooks on the bottom of it, and then the top has these grooves that those hooks go into. So the whole thing can come apart, and it holds itself together pretty well just by the weight of what's in there. So you don't have to glue it together. I do like to glue together the rear stacker piece and the front stacker piece so that these guys are solid. So these guys are hooked together and solid. And once I have everything, I've been using it for a while and I'm sure it is the way that I want it to stay, I'll probably go ahead and glue the whole thing together just to make it extra solid. But it doesn't really need it. It holds together pretty well without any glue. So there's 4 main pieces. First is the bottom piece, which is the drawer. You can see this drawer has some little alignment holes that line up with the feet that are in the bottom of this bottom stacker down here. This drawer is flat on the bottom because it's my base piece, but I do have a version that also has feet on it, so if you want to stack multiple drawers before you put the stackers on top of that, you can do that. So the drawer is the first thing. For the drawer, I also made a bunch of little divider cups. So if you want to, divide the drawer up into a little compartment, you can do that. I'm only using 2 sizes here, but I have a whole bunch of different sizes, so you can divide it up however you want to. So that's the drawer. The next piece is just what I call the bottom stacker, and that gives you the angle for the additional stackers. The bottom stacker comes with different dividers. You can see I got this one just 1 horizontal divider. This one has 8 compartments across the top and 1 big compartment at the bottom. There's various different dividers for that. The next component above that is the main stackers. Those come in 3 different sizes. Got this one that's the deep, goes almost all the way to the back. These ones are the medium. Those are the only 2 that I'm using, but there is also a shallow version, which just goes down a few inches. For the back stackers that I have glued onto these front stackers, I have these with the holes capped off on either side if you want a closed compartment, and then there's also the all the way through. I'm using the all the way through, and then I've got my rulers and straight edges and stuff that's too big to stick out the front. I've got those slid into the holes in the back. The last piece, so these come with different dividers as well. There's just a single vertical divider, there's single horizontal divider, there's 4 compartment, 8 compartment, hopefully everything you need for anything you might want to stick in these little guys. The last piece is the top bucket. So this is my top bucket. I've got one that's got no dividers, one that has just 1 single divider, and then I think I also have another version with 3 dividers that I'm not using. So yeah, I think that's pretty much the whole system. It's been a huge improvement for my desk and my workflow and my workspace. So hopefully all of you out there can get some use out of it too. And yeah, I hope you people enjoy it. So thank you for watching.